Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep that same energy sports talk with your host, Justin P., and my co host, Maurice Jr. This is episode 199 for the YouTube channel. You can also listen to us audio version on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pandora. Basically anywhere you get the podcast and music stuff from. Just type in Keep That Same Energy Sports Talk with Justin P. That's all the available platforms. Also, all of the links to all our platforms are in the description, so y'all can check it right there. And also the social media accounts as well for me and Maurice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, the villain or the vigilante, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yeah, yeah.
Man, what's good, family? What's good, family? It feels good to be back without a shadow of a doubt. We got another amazing episode for you. You know what I'm saying? As always, it's good to hear from you guys, the feedback that you guys bring, and of course, always the support that you bring, because we love doing this. But as always, you know what I'm about to jump into. Of course, we're gonna hit you with some opinions, because when it comes to this, man, we think hard. We're not playing. We're putting all our knowledge into this, so our opinions really, really matter. And of course, we're gonna hit you with some emotions, because our feelings be into this. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
That's a fact, Jack. All right, so Maurice, this is night to night to basically moderate the show. So he got some topics for us. So you can see it in the description. So we're ready to get into it.
All right. Well, topic number one. How we always do with college football. You tell me the games that stuck out to you, and of course, if any upsets happen. And I know what game stuck out to you because I saw that Miami game. My brother, Miami fan, he made me watch it because he was talking track. Because my brother here, Miami fan, and I ain't gonna lie, I was giving y'all quarterback credit, and he wanted to talk shit, and he made me watch that debacle. But I'm gonna let you go ahead, tell me what you like.
Yeah, I might as well get that out the way now. Yeah, that was yeah. Everybody know me. That green, orange, and white run through my veins. But I don't know what the hell's going on in that cold game with Florida. Mario Cristobal's homebred. He played at the U, so he knows the standard. He knows that it's not Miami Hurricane football. I don't know what that garbage was Saturday night, but it definitely all the alums need to pull up and have it like a closed door meeting. Ray, Ed, Warren Sapp, Jim Kelly. I could spend the whole show naming as many alumnus we got, but it's not acceptable, man. Like it got to get better. 42-3, we never lost to Florida State that bad. Never in our 66 years of existence, we never lost to FSU that bad. So it's something gotta give, man. Because our 2020, our 23 class is the class. They the ones. They the
Mm-hmm,
ones
mm-hmm.
that's going to get us back on the map. So, but this year it's just like, whew, it's just bad. We probably gonna finish 6-6, maybe get a bowl game. I'll even
Mm-hmm.
that was just a bad performance. Another game, you guys, Bama versus LSU, man, that was a heck of a game. I actually cut off my game to watch y'all game because that's how bad it got. So that Bama LSU game definitely was back and forth, nail biter. Both Jaden Daniels and Bryce Young both put on the show, man. Definitely hats off to them young bulls, man. They both put on the clinic, less. I mean, not less, man. Ryan Kelly, man, he had the Stones to go for two to win it, and overtime. He said, "Hey, I'm not trying to keep going back and forth with Alabama. I'm gonna try to win this."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely applaud him for that, man. And, that was an amazing game. Ohio State and Northwestern was another game that stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Credit to Derine D because it looked like Northwestern was gonna pull up the upset. They started off early, struck first, got up 7-0. Ohio State buckled down and said, "You know what? Man, we're gonna show y'all why we're a top five team in the country." And end up winning 21-7. So those are the games that stuck out to me. For Saturday.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let me go and get mine, just like how you did. Let me go and get mine out the way before I get to the fun stuff. For me, it was heartbreaking. Here you go again, another heartbreaking loss where I think every game that we lost this year, we could have won. We had it right there in our hands, and we blew it. Even when we had our backup quarterback and we lost the game. Bryce, I mean, like you said, Bryce Young played a hell of a game. I mean, this guy's putting up NFL numbers. I mean, repeatedly putting up 300 yards. I mean, to me, I'm not trying to jump the gun, but he's giving me Patrick Mahomes vibes. Not Patrick Mahomes vibes far as like the way he can throw the ball, but I'm talking about the way he plays. He's making good decisions. He making good moves. I mean, if you like you said, you watch the game. He's making NFL moves. He's making NFL plays. I mean, he's one of those players. But don't you know how they say he's in NFL ready? He's showing me that right then and there. What I tell you about my boy Gibbs? Did I tell you about him? Yo, boy was doing this thing, man. Lights out. I wish he would have went over 100 yards, but he had 99 on the dot. But I mean, you really can't win when we really don't have no real wide receiver. I mean, it kind of look kind of bad a little bit because I feel like this. If we would at least have someone that was a James Winston type, or at least a one more year John Mechie, we would be winning these games. But we really have no guy on offense that really wowed you. I mean, people really didn't know anything about Gibbs, I mean, he getting himself put it on the map for real. But you saw the game for real. It's pretty much a little dink and duck and maybe something here. But I mean, you gotta give credit where it was due. LSU did that thing. They got what, both of their running backs. Matter of fact, all three of their running backs averaging 5 yards a carry. I mean, you can't 3 running backs in the game averaging. I mean, I probably expecting a loss, no matter how good you play. Their wide receivers didn't play that much good, but I mean, it was really that Alabama was just getting beat up on the run game. And I mean, it's no need to speak on defense because I mean, it was a high scoring game, 32 to 31. But I was upset about that game. Now here go an upset that was crazy to me, man. Notre Dame, number 20, they beat Clemson. I mean, wow. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I respect Notre Dame. Of course, we know that's a good team, a good college foundation, the history and all that. But Clemson, I thought they was going to pull it off. Now, if this was Clemson back in the day with Watson, yeah, they definitely would have won. But I mean, times are changing. We're starting to see that a lot of teams are starting to. Everybody's starting to feel like, yo, we nice. It's not no more of, yo, you're the number 1 ranked team and you're ranked 27 and I'm not ranked at all. It's more some, yo, I look clean like you. I can play. Man, we got ballers over here too. That's what I'm starting to like more about college football. It's no more. I mean, this blowouts is happening, but everybody's starting to be more competitive. That's what I say. Next up, of course, I can't go a week without talking about. I gotta give it credit. I'm not a fan, but Georgia, they did it again. I mean, they handled their business. Did what they were supposed to do against Tennessee, beating them boys 27-13. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, these guys are straight legit. I mean, as we talked about several times on this week, these guys might repeat. I mean, it is what it is. And they could repeat for a long time if they keep going like this. Because I don't know what's going on. Whoever that defensive coordinator is, dude, don't let him go to the NFL. Don't let him go to them. Let him stay right there, and whoever in the top ring and pay that man forever because he got something going right there. This team can literally be a dynasty as far as defensive power. They have that ability. I mean, you help me out, bro. Wouldn't you say that defense been legit for at least like the last 4 years or something like that?
It's been legit since Roquan Smith was there.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm giving credit where it's due. This one right here. Michigan State beat Illinois. Oh my goodness! Now that was crazy right there. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because hey, go what I was just talking about. Michigan State not even ranked. Illinois is ranked 21st. I mean, and that's crazy right there. And it was a low scoring game, 23-15. But I mean, just the fact that they, like I said, everybody's being more competitive. They like, yo, just because you rank, don't make we in college. We on the same level. And yeah, that's it for me. But before we go to the next topic. What games are you? We do that part too. What games are you interested in next week?
Us against Georgia Tech. We got to bounce back, and then I'm trying to say I didn't really look at the schedule. So
hold on, you want me to get it for you? Hold on, let me get it for you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, coming up. Okay. Hold on. Coming up. I'm waiting for it coming up. Because they showing me. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna just put up some. Well, I'm gonna just say the games that I want to see because I mean, well, matter of fact, I'm gonna just say all the ranked games. UCF versus Tula. As I'm saying it right, number 16, Tula. I'm saying it right. Tulsa. No, it's not Tulsa. TULAN.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, too late. My bad. I'm saying it wrong. Washington plays Oregon. Washington ranked 24th. Oregon ranked 6th.
That's a big good one. Definitely.
TCU ranked number 4. Texas ranked number 18.
Oh, that's that Lone Star State battle always gonna be a good one between them two.
And let me go to my notes real quick to see what let me see. The games that I want to see is I want to see Purdue versus Illinois. The only reason why I want to see this is because this probably be like the first time in a long time a ranked team if they lose 2 times in a row. That's why I want to see this. You feel me? I want to see if they're gonna lose 2 times in a row to unranked teams because I mean, that's gonna be looking bad. Of course, Alabama versus Ole Miss, both of those teams ranked. I want to see how we're gonna bounce back, and we going against a good team. I mean, this is like almost like a rival game because we play them all the time. And I'm gonna go TCU versus Texas, like I already mentioned. And then I really want to see what Washington and Oregon. I want to see who gonna come out there and play real hard because Washington, them jerseys look good. I ain't gonna lie, Washington jerseys look good, and I like when the colleges are starting to come up. We no longer talking about the big names and all that other guys starting to come up. All right, so next topic. Give me just your thoughts and opinion on the NBA. If any games come across your mind, players, anything. What you've been looking at? Because I'm gonna do the same.
Man, so far it's been good basketball. Like I said, the Utah Jazz have been shocking everybody. 9-1 right now.
Told you.
Playing good basketball. Like I said, Colin Sexton, them guys over there doing their thing. Vanderbilt, they traded away their two foundation pieces with, Rudy and Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got a bunch of role players that fit what they want to do, and they playing ball, man. So definitely shout out to them. The Cavaliers are playing good basketball. Them in the Celtics game I watched the other night was amazing.
Amazing.
You asked me why I ain't watched the World Series. That's why I was watching that game. That was like a playoff game in the regular season. Kind of
Facts.
Smart going at him. That was an amazing game. Thunder, we all right. We 4-5. We was 0-3, won 4 straight to drop you. So we still trying to find our way. The Lakers, they up and down right now. They 2-5. Then the whole stuff with LeBron. We'll get into that in the next topic. But so far everything good. Then you got the Nuggets. They're playing pretty decent basketball. Then the Milwaukee Bucks, they're still undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So they playing good ball. They beat us without Giannis. So they're doing their thing. But Gold State, they're still doing what they do. Minus the Draymond Green and Jordan.
You said they still doing what they do?
Yeah.
They 4-7.
They 4-7. Damn, oh shit.
They're doing their thing,
but Gold State. Okay, but but that's it right there for us. It's still too early to put MVP candidates.
Yeah, of course, yeah. That's why I didn't even mention that at all. It's way too early.
All-star break, then I'll get into all that. But so far, that's all I got for us. On the Sixers, they're doing anything.
Okay. Well, for me, what I was going to do is, I'm probably going to save talking about the worst teams and LeBron and those guys next week to warm the family up on the NBA. But first of all, to me, I want to say this first of all before I give the credit. It's a damn shame in the East where right now in the league it is so much talent and everybody has a good player or a good enough squad. We're playing basketball now. It seems like basketball is not as hard as it was in the 90s and during the times back in the day where you was really learning. Right now, it's more about using your skill and your talent, and everybody has it. So it's kind of confusing when you see in the East, it's starting to turn back to what it was. Like I would say, like for like 2 or 3 years in a row, or probably for a long time, that the East was definitely competitive. Let me, like I said, I'm stuttering saying my word. I'm gonna say competitive. There you go. They was really competitive, and right now it's going back to where it's not the same because I'm looking at it as you said. Milwaukee still undefeated. The Cleveland Cavaliers. I think them and the Utah Jazz. That's probably one of the best deals ever, probably in history, where both teams make a deal and they both like. Utah number 1 and the Cleveland Cavaliers is number 2. Like I think this is probably the first time in history where
both sides made out on it.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. It worked on the spot, not later on, not years later. It worked on the spot. Of course, Boston Celtics. Looking great. Their defense is crazy. Boston Celtics just became the first team in NBA history that every single player that got in the game hit a 3-point shot. That's crazy right there. That's crazy, right? That's balling. That's showing shooters. That's showing you how much the game has advanced. You never heard of that back in the day. Never at all. And then of course you gotta give a shout out to the Atlanta Hawks. They just beat the shit out of, I forgot who they just beat. They just beat the shit out of somebody. I got to look it up. But they just beat them, and Trae Young didn't play. And it was a blowout. It was like 132 to like 103 or something like that. And I think it was probably against like the Dallas or the Warriors. You feel me? I think it was between one of those teams, a good team. It wasn't against somebody that was sloppy. And I'm like, God damn, when you saw the score, you would have thought Trae had dropped 40 or something. That boy was on the sideline. So, and like I said, it's a damn shame that the Knicks have so much talent, and they're under 500. Who else? The Hornets. I hear they in trade talks to try and get rid of Terry Rozier. Like it's crazy. It's too many good teams. The Wizards, Like you said, the Celtics, the Sixers are doing their thing somewhat, but it's too much talent out there for all these teams that I didn't mention. They're under 500. You feel me? Like way under 500, and it's not looking good. Where, like I said, Milwaukee, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Celtics, and Atlanta, they handle their business. And then when you want to take it over to the West, I mean, it's even better over there. The West is looking outrageous over there. I mean, like if you really look over there, if you just don't worry about the Lakers saga, everybody over there playing. Almost every team over there above 500. You don't get below 500 till you get like around like I want to say like team 12, and that's not even that bad because it's 15 teams over there. So there's probably like 3 teams that's under 500 for real, but they over there smashing because it was hard for me to put all the teams in there. So I basically put them in order about who was the best. Utah Jazz, we talked about 9-1. Yo, I said this several times on the show and to people off the show. I don't know what they got going on over there, but whether they have a championship or not, Utah Jazz is one of the best franchises of all time. How they continue every single decade since after the Karl Malone era go to the playoffs with whoever. I mean, you went with Boozer and you went with Darren Williams. You lose Darren Williams and Boozer. Guess who they went with after that? Karolinko. He took them to the playoffs. He was a star for a minute, and then he made an All-Star game. Then after that, you go to Jordan going Hayward era. Then after that, Donovan Mitchell. Then after that, Saxton. Like, what's going on over there? They got something special over there. I hope one day they do get a championship. Phoenix Suns doing what they always do. I mean, I hope they don't be a joke. I mean, they starting to look like the Charles Barkley. You know, Charles Barkley and those boys was always hot. No, not Charles Barkley. Let me take that back. Still Phoenix Suns. The Steve Nash Phoenix Suns should have won a championship, at least one or two of those teams, because they was legit. They had a bunch of players. They was balling. They had offense all the way around. Maurice was high. Steve Nash was the man, MVP. And right now they're doing the same thing, being always ranked number 1 or number 2 in the rankings, get a championship. Portland Trail Blazers, I don't know what's going up there, but they nice as a mug. I don't know. Dame and them boys, they playing different.
Billups, they got Billups. Billups, he know the game, man. So he putting guys in position to make plays.
And I would have thought they was going to slack because you lost CJ McCullough. Hell no. They three. Denver Nuggets, you already know what they doing. It's crazy. I still find a little disrespect that he wear number 15. They should have retired that. That should have been retired. I'm sorry. And then the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, you got. Did you see? Hold on. You talking about the Cavs and Celtics game? Did you see when my Celtics played Memphis? Man, it was crazy. I mean, both the future's in good hands. I think the future right now looks like 90s basketball and nowadays. People playing physical, people dunking on each other. Nobody's really trying to play soft. I like what's going on, but that's basically what I gotta say about that. Now, topic 3. I don't mean to do this, but give me your thoughts and opinions on my boy, my favorite player in the NBA, Kyrie Irving, and what he just posted on the internet and how lately fans and media have been attacking him, and even what the Nets did with that little stipulations they gave him.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving always been outspoken ever since he came in the league. He gonna always speak his mind, like how he was with the Earth is flat and the whole high end, the whole COVID man thing. But this particular situation, he's not wrong because he was just telling the truth. Like I said, black people, people of color have been through, in my knowledge, have been in much worse stuff. Like we know, the Holocaust and stuff with the Jewish, but it didn't say nothing wrong. Like I said, we get brutalized and harassed by law enforcement every day, and it's just so much stuff that it just happens to us that people just look the other way. But now they want to cry about him posting us, Semitic, what's the name? But it's blowing out proportion, honestly. Like like the same thing with Kanye. All that stuff just got blown out of proportion. People love clickbait. So, Kyrie, he trending right now, so they just want to attack him and kick him right down. And the NBA should have definitely had his back. I don't think he should have got no suspension because he didn't. He didn't personally attack anybody. He just was speaking history. So that's just my whole thoughts. And the whole shit is a joke, if you ask me.
I 1000% agree with you on that. I just want to say it's definitely a joke. I mean, it's not like how you said. It's not like he attacked anybody, and what he posted was something that he didn't create. Somebody else created that. That's one. And then 2, it is the truth. It's not like what he posted was a lie. And then What happened was it was like a situation. I don't know if you have. Well, of course you have. You ever been in a situation where you're arguing with your girl, but this time you're right, and when you get your girl in that situation where she busted, she come up with the blue. Well, you ain't had to say it like that. That's basically what happened. This dude fed you the truth and said all this stuff, and the only thing that everybody pulling out of their ass is that Hitler shit. So you just missed all that other shit that he talking about, where it's positive, where he just letting you know the understanding of this. This is here. He didn't make this up. This is history. This is facts, and all you got from it was this small little fact and this, that, and the third. I think Max Kellerman, he made a comment. You feel me? Saying like, what if it was a documentary where the Jews was doing everything right, and the way they got some inspiration is because one time the Ku Klux Klan did something to the black people. Now, I mean, Keyshawn Johnson and Jay Williams got in his ass like, come on, man, really? Are you gonna? First of all, how could you get any inspiration from that? You feel me? It doesn't even make no sense. And we not saying that you was getting inspiration for that. We was showing you exactly was where that's why Hitler did what it's a known fact why Hitler did what he did. I mean, it's not like he was just saying, I'm just going to go kill people that's white and punish people that's white and Jewish. Now he was saying, no, I'm going to do what I have to do. You feel me? To those, and we not saying this right, but that's what he was saying. The fake people and blah blah. And what you mad because people were being fake, doing what they was doing, and try to take somebody else's culture, and he just posted it on his page. And people caught offense and all that shit. And I think the Nets took it the wrong way. I mean, for referee, he need to go to the Timberwolves. I mean, do exactly what he need to do. Get the trade out of there. I mean, I'm starting to see too. Only LeBron James has the brain. You feel me? Because everybody else that's making and creating teams, nobody's being successful with it. We watch Paul George do it. We watch Russell Westbrook do it. We watching all these people and everybody do this shit, but it's really not doing anything at all. So to me, the Kyrie Irving, I'm always going to support my guy. He's still my favorite player. Nothing has changed. You feel me? I just wish one thing for Kyrie. Can you stop with the political shit and just play basketball? This what I mean when I say stop with it. I'm not saying stop with it. Don't defend it. Don't back it. Don't back it up. Don't support it. I ain't even saying don't do what you're doing. All I'm saying is, bro, I like you because I like seeing you play. If you're gonna be all about this shit with this political shit, you know they're gonna punish you and not play. I'm more on the shit on edge, like, damn, yo, I want to watch my guy play. But they more on something. If he keeps saying this, he can't play. So I'm even like this, Kyrie, yo, you just go full time and talk your shit, and I'm still gonna support you, my guy. Or yo, still do your thing, but do it at a mild type of aggressiveness and play basketball. I want to see you play, but it's like you battling them. Like, yo, I won't be able to say what I want to say. And it's basically like this, going to your job and saying, yo, I want sexual harass girls and do this and that and the third and still keep my job. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Now, you could do this at your job. You can flirt with a girl at your job and get some rhythm and get a number and all that shit. You can do that. And just like what you can do that, you can still say your shit and send your messages. You just don't have to be as aggressive. That's what I would say. All right. Topic 4. Give me your top 3 MVP candidates right now in NFL.
I'll go Josh Allen.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
Kirk Cousins.
Yo, it's a lot of people liking Kirk Cousins. Yo, I ain't
71 and look at his numbers. It's like you can. I mean, I get it. He might, I don't know what it is, but Kirk can play, man. He ain't no mop. Like I said, and he got swagger to him. So they my 4. I gave you 4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, if you got one more, who would you say? One more.
One more. Okay. Let's see. Patrick Mahomes.
Of course. Okay. Of course. All right. Well, for me, I was going to say this. Hands down, they better not rob him. Jalen Hurts is MVP. It's not even no question. The other people I'm about to say, I'm just going to answer the question. But other than that, by far, it's Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts by far. Playing lights out, playing undefeated. I think these guys probably going to go all the way to like an 11-0, and that's probably when they probably going to maybe lose like 1 or 2 games. And I expect them to jump back on the bandwagon and win the Super Bowl. That's one thing I love about the NFL is that because it's not that many games, you can lose 2 games and then go hungry the rest of the way and win the Super Bowl. So I like that chance. There's a chance they probably only lose 3 games this year, three at best, and then go all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm counting on it. And Ravens all day. You feel me? I like what the Giants doing, of course. But Jalen Hurts, man, he playing lights out. Everybody was dogging this guy, saying he couldn't do this, saying he couldn't make the throws. And this guy literally heard everything everybody was saying, and got better. And just like in real life, he got better every year. I don't even know why people was opening his mouth saying this and saying that when someone is getting better every year. They go to show you even when you're doing good, they still gonna talk about you, and that's a damn shame. But just like I said, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna mention Josh Allen. He playing lights out. Only thing about Josh Allen, he give me that little bit of mistake football, like a Patrick Mahomes, where it's like this. I'm so good at it being a quarterback, I can throw any type of throw I want to, because that in Sauce Gardner, my man, and you know this. That interception that Sauce Gardner had, he wasn't supposed to have that. That throw was just, you see what I'm saying? Like that's one of those where I can just, because I think he thought he could make that throw, but that's one of those situations where like, yo, where you thinking too much, like, yo, my arm can do whatever, and look what happened. And that interception lost you the game right there, because they scored a touchdown on that drive, and then game over. So I'm gonna go Josh Allen at number 2. Number 3, hands down, he could be number 1 if some way that the Ravens out the blue start looking better than the Eagles. This the only other guy that could be MVP, because he first of all this nigga this guy he damn sure going to the Hall of Fame. He already have 10,000 career rushing yards. I mean, it's not even close. It's ready to be a rat. It's ready to be a rat. First of all, he definitely ready to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. And anybody who disrespecting Lamar Jackson right now, he already at Hall of Fame level right now. He's about to be the only quarterback in history to have 10,000 yards rushing. And I ain't trying to jinx it or nothing, but I'm calling it early. And he already at like 2,000 something right now, and he ain't been in the league that long. He only did
like almost close to 5,000.
Oh my bad. That's my point. That's my bad. I apologize.
He got 12,000 career passing, and he got 100 career TE. So he on his way.
That's what I'm saying, yo. It's like it's not even close. Like in 87 games, he got 4,000 or something rushing yards. So I mean, and that's what he only been in the league 3-4 years or something like that. Come on, bro. He could. I ain't trying because he might start slowing. Don't you think he might start slowing down? I'm talking about like in 4 years, I think he'll have 10,000. So, what you think he probably gonna stop running like that year 9, 10? I don't think so. He might have 20,000, yo. He might yo.
He'll definitely have
15.
A little too much. At least 10. At least 10. 10 is good, because at the while he getting older, he's not gonna be as fast. But
hold on, this is what I'm saying. At year 8, he gonna be at 10,000.
It's possible.
All right. And what you say here had at least more, like another 8 more years in him, right? You don't think he could get 15?
Yeah, he can play 15 years, but probably not scrambling like that. As he get older, he's gonna dial down a little bit. But that just come with father time.
Yeah, because I think in like a year 8, he hit 1,000 at 10,000. I think in year 8, you probably gonna still be able to run at least to like year 12 or 13 or something like. And even a little baby rushing up. To me, I think if he keep doing what he's doing, I think he's gonna get like 15. I think I'm on that. I'm on it. And then of course my boy Patrick Mahomes, my top 5 quarterback of all time. I can't mention no quarterback list without this guy. I mean, literally, he could get MVP just off the fact that people talked all that shit about Josh Allen. I mean, about Tyreek Hill, and this guy's still doing what he's doing, no matter who's out there. I mean, ridiculous. He's throwing it the head there everywhere. We're not even talking about Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce killing this shit. But we just talking about Patrick Mahomes because his ability, what he's doing. And I'm just saying this right now, Tyreek Hill, you crazy out your mind for saying that he can throw better than Patrick Mahomes. I'm watching these Dolphin games. Every time he throw the ball to you and Jalen Waddle, y'all got to come back and get the ball. He never thrown it to y'all, and y'all catching it in stride deep. All the Mosses, all the big catches is because y'all making Tua look good. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm Alabama all day, but y'all making Tua look good because y'all making miraculous catches, catching in triple teams and double teams. That's not really football right there. He just throwing it up in a prayer. It's like this: 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, and guard every single time. And yeah, that's it. So next up, give me 3 or maybe 5 if you got it, because I ain't see that many rookies that was really, really lights out. But give me your guys who win the offensive rookie of the year, or who on your list.
Offensive rookie of the year. Okay, cool. Chris Olave, I guess.
For sure.
I would have went Breece Hall, but he got hurt. So.
Is it bad?
Yeah, he out for the year 20.
Bryce Hall from the Jets.
Yeah, Breece Hall, the running back. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Breece Hall. Oh my goodness, damn. Uh,
What else I can think? Let's see. It's tough right here, bro. It's tough. Uh, it's not a whole lot of rookies. Like I mean, the running back for the Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, I guess that's it.
okay.
Who else? Alec Pierce for the Colts, the wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's about it. I would say it's not that many. Like
All right.
track was defensive heavy, so it's like
Well, for me, what the guys that stuck out to me is this is what I was about to say. Until Bryce Hall got hurt, let me see, one, two, three, four. Hold on, one, two, three, four. I think this probably before he got hurt. I mean, Brees Hall before he got hurt. I believe this was going to be the first time in NFL history where 4 rookie running backs go over 1,000 yards. And right now, it's getting ready to be still 3 of them go over 1,000 yards. And here go to 3. Travis is help me out with his name off the Jaguars. Travis Etienne.
he's not a rookie. He played last year. He just got hurt.
Why they got him? He played last year,
He got drafted last year. He got hurt. He tore his ACL in camp.
but he played at least one game though. All right, all right. So my bad. I'm gonna take that. What my bad? I'm gonna go Damian Pierce. I take that back. Damian Pierce.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he got 678 yards rushing, and then my guy right here. I ain't gonna lie. This is a big boy. The Seattle Seahawks running back. Kenneth Walker. Third.
You put them two on me for me too.
He got 570 yards rushing. He got 7 rushing touchdowns. They playing big. They playing aggressive down there in Seattle. They definitely that whole team should get comeback team of the year because they doing that thing. You already know. I always mention Chris Olave. You'll like that. I didn't think he was out of all the people. And I apologize for being a hater. I thought like he's from Ohio State. He ain't gonna be like that when he come in the league. Blah blah. I was like, damn. I forgot. I told bro about that game. He was going nuts. Oh yeah, you'll come and he doing his thing. He doing his thing. I'm good. I'm glad he wasn't doing his thing against us though. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would have said Garrett Wilson if the quarterback situation would have been better.
But me, I'm definitely gonna go with Garrett Wilson. The boy got he got 521 yards receiving. He's second in rookie what's the name? That's only him and Chris Olave for us. And the Jets are playing good. And I believe it can happen. I mean, he basically don't to me, Garrett Wilson is doing the same thing that Jalen Wilder was doing last year for the Jets. I mean, for the Dolphins. He doing the same thing. Little smoke screens, quick slants, little posts real quick. Like they making sure they get the ball in his hand. It's like they know, like, yo, we have a running game. Our defense is current. We have a running game. But hey, man, we got to throw that ball. But they still got a good running back. I think they got to do Michael Carter or something. He's still
For James Robinson too from the Jags.
yeah, he's still decent. All right. Now this one, it's a couple guys you should be able to name. Defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, that's a little easier. Aiden Hutchinson, Ahmad Sauce Gardner. I gotta say his first name. Everybody think that's his real name. Ahmad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see. Jermaine Johnson for the Jets. I'm with the Jets again. Jermaine Johnson. Let's see. We can go Kayvon Thibodeau. And then go Derek Stingley Jr.
Oh, okay. Big DB life. Definitely playing awesome. All right, for me, the way how I feel about is hands down. Jalen Hurts as MVP, and it's not even close. For defensive rookie, it's not even close. Sauce Gardner. I mean, he's ranked in the whole entire NFL and all the cornerbacks in the league in everything except for interceptions. Everything, the least amount of yards, no touchdowns give up, no big plays, the least amount of catches. He's in tackles, he got 30. That's number one at corner. He's number one in everything. He's number one in everything. The only thing better than him is the other guy, but I'm gonna get into, but it's not even close. Like, I mean, he gonna be the first. I should have looked that up before I did the show. He probably about to be the first rookie corner in a long time. I definitely gotta look that up. I want to see the next time I had the numbers when we do the show. I'm gonna make sure I got it. But by far, I mean, it's not even close. I mean, and the funny thing is, everybody watching him every game just to see if he's gonna give up a touchdown, and it's gonna be like everybody's Super Bowl. Everybody's betting on every game who it's gonna be. And I've watched this guy going against everybody. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm paying attention to the Giants, of course. Definitely watching everything that the Ravens do. But I haven't missed the Jets game. I'm gonna keep it 100. You already know how I feel about my man Sauce. The first time ever in history that an NFL rookie is my favorite player. Because usually I'm one of these type of guys. I'm old school. I can't like a rookie like that. I don't give a shit about your. As a matter of fact, this is what type of guy I am. I'll watch you do your whole career, but I know who you is by year 3. By year 3, that's when I really get down with you and really start back you and all that. Because you can easily have a rookie year and you disappear that next year and then disappear some more to rest out your whole career after that. Probably just have a good 3 year span and then do nothing else. Nah. I want to really see if you're a dog. And usually in year 3, you can probably see, like I said, see whether the guy's a dog or not. Even if he's playing good or not, you can really see it in him. But by far, Sauce Gardner. Now, just to put some entertainment into it, I gotta go with my boy Woolen from the Tyreek Woolen from the Seattle Seahawks. I told you about him. I told you. Yo, like that.
I watched him at Texas El Paso. He definitely can play.
Yeah, yo, what do you got? He got 4 picks that leads the league. That leads the league. Not rookies, that leads the league. You feel me? He's second after Sauce Gardner with not giving up no yards and nothing like that. His team is playing well. And he got a defensive touchdown. So I mean, he got a big argument, but it's just the fact that Sauce Gardner is ranked number 1 in everything. It's not like no Madden situation where you got the number 1 ranked offense and your offense 99, but your defense 76. Nah, he won all the way down. So and then of course I just got to add Aiden Hutchinson. Just the fact that when I looked at the far as guys getting after quarterback, far as rookies, nobody even close. Everybody got like 1 sack. Only 1 person got 2 sacks. Everybody else got 0. He got 4.5. And I can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him get 10. All right, next topic. Give me comeback player of the year. Who you think got that?
Player of the year. How many you want me to give you? Like 3?
Yeah. Or who you think just got it overall? But yeah, you can give me 3 because I think only 1 person got it. But go ahead.
Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Derrick Henry, and I'll go with comeback player of the year. Definitely gotta go with Derrick Henry at 1. I'm trying to see who else. Who got hurt? Travis Etienne. You could throw him in there.
Fact, there you okay.
And then I will go with, let's see. Comeback player, yeah, it's interesting. Oh man, it's gonna be tough right here. I'm trying to think who got hurt, who missed a lot of time. Let's come back. Like,
and it ain't got to be that you hurt. You know what comeback player of the year? You could be trash and bullshit, and then just come back and play amazing. You know that's how comeback player of the year. It's all about how you came back from being a horrible, basically.
Yes, I got them 2 and a third one. I'll go with Kirk Cousins.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, first of all, that's funny as shit. I'll put him in. That's funny because people be disrespecting Kirk Cousins. I mean, seriously. But for me, hands down, it's not even close. Geno Smith is on path for 4. Yeah, he's on path for 4,000 yards passing. We're talking about Geno Smith now. He's on path. If he stay along the path, right now, Geno Smith is 6th in the league in passing. You feel me? If he stay on that path, just keep doing what he's doing right now. This dude gonna have 4,000 yards passing. He on pace to having what I'm looking at right now. He got 12 touchdowns, 6 picks. He on pace where I think he could do it, but he on pace where he probably could have like almost 30 something touchdowns and probably had like 10 to 12 picks. He on pace to do some shit like that. So I gotta give it to him hands down. I mean, what Seattle? 6-3? They playing. They probably about to win that. They could win that division. They probably. Yeah, so hands down, I gotta give it to them. But a side note before I go to the next topic with our predictions, bro, do you see what the AFC East is doing? Every team in the AFC East is over 500.
Every team got a winning record. Both East and both conferences are playing the best football right now because Washington.
So I got a question for you because you be more into the numbers of far as like who can make the playoffs. Is it possible, big bro, that all 4 teams can make the playoffs?
It is, but I doubt it. Because you're going to have other teams from like the AFC North going to probably send 2 because us and the Bengals. So it's possible, but it's unlikely because there's another division that's going to at least send 2.
Okay. Unless somebody just play bullshit, that's the only way.
Yeah. Okay. 3 for sure, but it's more likely going to be 3 at the most.
Yeah, because I was just looking at that like, what in the hell? I mean, even though my man Matt Jones is not playing that well, these
He not
guys still got the running.
so that's all they need him to do. They got a bye week. So like I said, the Patriots going to that defense back on track. So it's like, you know,
Okay, all right. So of course, our predictions from last week. All right, this is where it gets going. Okay,
you
first game.
still kept track out records and all that.
Oh yeah. Hold on, matter of fact, let me go to the records right now. Hold on, let me go to the records right now. Go to notes. Where you at? Um, no, it's right here. NFL games. Okay, last week I went. Hold on, we didn't do week 7. Hold on. Let me see something.
We did week
Oh,
7.
matter of fact, hold on. No, what's the name? I was getting ready to do my Remember, I was about to do my because we missed a week. I was about to do the numbers from that.
Week 8.
So yeah, so we about to do week 7 now, right?
No, week 10.
Oh, hold on. Let me, wait.
We did week 10. We missed week 8, and we did week 9 last week.
All right, so hold on. I messed up a little bit, but hold on. Because I got us on here, but hold on. I got to go back to our what's name. But from our predictions right here, so I can write it down. We definitely Texans and the Eagles. We definitely picked the Eagles. Uh, Colts and the Patriots. I definitely picked the Patriots. Okay, we got this wrong. Lions and the Packers. I picked the Packers.
I did too.
Chargers and the Falcons. I picked the Falcons.
I picked the Falcons too.
We got that wrong. 20-17. We got this one wrong too. Bills and the Jets. I picked
Yeah,
the I
I
picked the
was towards the Jets, but I was like Josh Wilson, Zach. It was to be Josh Allen, Zach Wilson. I went with Josh Allen.
You saved me right here out of Washington Vikings. I was getting ready to go with Washington, but you just kept saying stuff about Kirk Cousins last week. I was like, all right, Joe. You feel me? And then also you said Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the league. So I was like, okay, we got that right. We both got this right. Bengals versus the Panthers. We both got that right. Um, I think we both got this wrong. I picked the no. I did get this right. Hold on, I did get this right. The Jaguars and the Raiders. Who you pick? I picked the Jaguars.
I picked Jacksonville.
Oh, all right. Because I said this gonna be the game. That's what I said. I said this gonna be the game.
I knew the Raiders just got too much going on with them.
Yeah. We both picked the Dolphins to beat the Bears. I picked the Arizona Cardinals. Who you pick? Out of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
You picked Seattle, so you got that right. Um, I picked the Rams to beat the Bucks. Who you pick? The Rams too, right? Yep. All right. We both picked the Chiefs to beat the Saints. Beat the Titans, and we both picked the Ravens to beat the Saints. So let me go ahead and get that right now. Right now. Okay. So week 9. The first 2 games. Let me see how many games that we agreed on for week 9. Eagles, Patriots, Lions. Oh no, Eagles, Patriots, uh, Vikings 3, Bengals 4, Jaguars 5, 6, Dolphins 7, Chiefs 8 Ravens. So both of us got 8 for this week.
So we what 8 and what like?
I'm about to see that right now. How many games we got wrong? We got the Bucks wrong. We got the Cardinals wrong. Um, we got the Bills wrong. Falcons wrong. Packers wrong. We went 8-5.
Okay, because the team's on a bye week. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's do week
And
10.
now I do remember, but I'll go back and because I do remember our picks from the weeks before. But I pretty much got all the other stuff right here. So all right, now let's go to our current week that we're in right now.
Week 10. Yeah.
All right, week 10. Week 10. Falcons versus the Panthers. The game is in Carolina.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I'm gonna go 27-24.
Um, you said 27-24. I'm gonna go the opposite of you this one. I'll make sure I get this one. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm going Falcons. I think they're gonna rebound. I'm not pretty much sold on that quarterback. He just had a little good run. I think the Falcons is going to bounce back and explode on those dudes. I'm thinking it's going to be a game 20-10. 20-10. I'm going with the Falcons. All right, next game: Seahawks versus the Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa.
I'm going with Seattle. Flat out. I'm gonna stick with them. The Bucks barely won that game last week. I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna go with 27-20.
Uh, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks getting the win, as you said. Tom Brady barely getting it done, but it's crazy. Tom Brady is barely getting it done, but he's second in the league in passing. That's crazy. 10 touchdowns with only one pick, and this is called playing horrible, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we talked about. But I got a copy off of you for sure. Seattle playing different, and I think that the rookie cornerback Tyree Woolen, he's ready for this challenge. I mean, Tom Brady is on his way out the door. Right now would be a dream to get an interception on this guy, if get him to sign the ball as well. So I'm going to go with Seahawks, probably in a blowout win. And when I say blowout, I'm talking about in a low scoring blowout, and I'm talking about like 23-6, where the Bucks really just can't get it together, but Geno Smith do enough. All right, next up, this one tough. This one is tough. Lions versus the Bears. Game is in Chicago. Sorry.
I'm gonna take the Bears because they've been playing pretty well. They just I know the Lions come. They going that pack will win. They're gonna be a little too high. I'm going Justin Fields mobility, and they got Claypool gonna be more involved. I'm gonna go 20-17 Bears.
Um, this one tough because I definitely want to go with the Bears strong, just because of the fact that Claypool is over there now. And I ain't gonna lie, when I'm looking how at what's the quarterback's name? I'm sorry that I messed it up. What's the Yeah, Justin Fields. I was so hard on this guy, saying he looked like a guy that just in headlights, just happy to be out there. And I'm watching this guy develop and play better. I'm watching him. He running more. He taking advantage of all opportunities. And I think that's going to be enough to beat Detroit. Detroit Super Bowl was beating the Packers. That's all it was. That's all it was. I mean, and I'm going to go. It probably be a high scoring affair, just like last week's game when Chicago lost. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 30-27, 30-27, Chicago. All right, next game. Game is in Miami, but the Browns are coming to town against the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I'm gonna go 24-21.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you too. I just think the offense on the Dolphins side is just way better than the Browns. That's the only thing I can say. I'm gonna
When
go.
they got to rush for like 250 yards, something like that.
Yeah, and I'm going to go in like it's like one of those little low scoring blowouts. I'm gonna go 24 to 10. Uh, to embarrass the game, because right now we're supposed to be talking about this game being a great game of the season, and I'm talking about because the Broncos, Russell Wilson playing against the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee 5-3, playing at home, and then you got Russell Wilson. So who you got?
I'm going with the Titans. They're gonna rebound back. Malik gonna play a little bit better. Doug Henry, I don't see him stopping. That Titans defense held Mahomes in check, and the way how the Broncos offense is playing, I'm going with the Titans defense. I'm going with Titans. I'm gonna go 23-10.
I can see that happen. I can see that happen. Because Russell Westbrook, excuse me. Well, that's what you're playing like. Well, but I can't say for real that I can believe in Russell. I mean, that was my Super Bowl pick at the beginning of the season, just because you got the defense. The defense is doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, you can't say anything about the Denver Broncos defense. They also, even though he's not a rookie. Patrick Surtain is probably one of the best, probably the third best corner in the league right now, probably number two, because his numbers is crazy up there, and his numbers crazy up there too. Having allowed a touchdown, just like I can't forget to mention my man Marlon Humphreys. But for sure, I gotta go Tennessee getting the job done. It wouldn't shock me if this game was won in a blowout. I'm talking about 30-3 or something like that, because Tennessee got a defense, and Russell Wilson, I just don't believe it. All right, next up. This one tough, because you said Kirk Cousins is in the conversation of comeback player of the year. Vikings versus the Bills. The game is in Buffalo. And the Buffalo Bills just lost.
This is so tough. Tough. Oh Lord, I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Fuck it.
For real? Okay.
I'm gonna go 31-28. It's gonna be they both gonna shoot fireworks back and forth, but I don't know. I just think the Vikings defense gonna just make one play. I know it's tough. I know Buffalo lost. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
All right. For me, I'm definitely gonna go with the Bills. I know that because they upset about that game till they lost to the Jets. I mean, I know that's on his mind. Like, I think he probably was on some situation where I ain't worried about no Sauce going. I mean, think about it. I think the first play of the game they tried Sauce going the deep and they got his ass with a double move and all that shit. And Stephon Diggs almost scored on him. So they probably was like, man, I ain't worried about those guys. But then they start saying, yo, DJ Reader, he's like that. Sauce Gardner, he like that. These other players, you feel me?
DJ Reed is the D tackle to play
Oh
for
my
them.
bad, DJ Reed. Like, yeah, my bad. I see that dude play every week, number 4. But they like that, and I think this week he's not gonna play. He realized that the Vikings is a playoff team. He also realized too that the Vikings clearly got that division, and that's a playoff team. It's no more that need to be said. So I'm gonna go in a high scoring game, just like how you said. I'm gonna go 45-40. Vikings.
Ooh, damn.
45-40. The Vikings are gonna lose. All right, this one right here. Game in New York. New York Giants, of course, playing against the Houston Texans.
The Giants should stomp their ass, but if the Texans would have won, it wouldn't shock me. That's the type Giants thing. But I'm gonna give the Giants the benefit of the doubt because they just the better team. I'm gonna go 24-10 Giants.
I'm gonna go probably like in the same points range. I think the Texans going to can do enough with it. The game could just be looked at like, yeah, we're glad we played this week. So the reason why I say that, I think the score is going to be Houston Texans 17 and my Giants 27. All right, next up, of course, we probably gonna pick the same team on this one. We're playing in Kansas City and we're going against the young Trevor Lawrence, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Chiefs. Chiefs. No doubt about it. Jacksonville is about another year away. I'm gonna go KC 38. I'm gonna go Jag 17.
That's good. I'm gonna go in the shocker right here. Not shocker far as we ain't going to agree on the same team, but I'm gonna go in the shocker just because of how Patrick Mahomes playing right now. He's also playing my talent, which he has the right to do, and that's how you make mistakes. That's how you throw interceptions. That's how you get those them sack from behinds and you fumble the ball. I'm gonna go Jacksonville losing 30-38. 30-38. I'm gonna go with Kansas City in another high scoring game. All right, next up, playing in Pittsburgh, but they're going against the New Orleans Saints. And I think who the quarter I think the quarterback gonna be the fast guy. What's his name for the Saints?
Gonna take some him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be starting.
I'm gonna go with the Saints just because they coming off a loss, so their defense gonna play well enough. And, I'm gonna go 23-20.
23-20. All right. For me, I'm gonna go with you on the same thing. I believe more, even though the Steelers got a legit defense, they got a straight legit defense. I just no question. I just think right now that the Saints defense is probably a little bit better. I think they can get a stop, and plus they're going against a rookie quarterback. I mean, and I think they can get to that rookie quarterback way before they can get to the Saints quarterback. So I'm gonna go with the Saints. The same thing to you. I'm gonna go in an ugly game. I'm gonna go 17-13. 17-13. I'm going with the Saints. All right, next up, game is in Las Vegas, and they playing against the Colts. Both of these teams playing shitty, but who you got?
I'm gonna take the Raiders. I think Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs gonna do enough, and then the new head coach Saturday coming in there, don't know what's what, but it could be the opposite. He can probably get him a spot, but I'm gonna just go with the Raiders. They got a little bit more continuity right now, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 30-27 field
Mm.
goal.
Okay, I'm going the same direction with you on this one. I'm by far going with the Raiders just because I believe in their offense a little bit more than the Colts. It's just that simple. The Colts are not doing what I thought they was going to do. Wow me and get back in playoff form and do all this and all that. So I'm going with the Raiders, and this is going to be a nasty game. I think it's only going to be like 20-10 or something like that. And I'm going with the Raiders. All right, next up, another tough game for us. Games in Los Angeles. The Rams playing against Kyler Murray and those Arizona Cardinals.
I'm gonna go with the Rams to bounce back because they lost in a heartbreaking fashion. I'm gonna go 27-17 17. I think the Rams defense, they played great Sunday. They only just gave it that last little drive, but I think they're going to send a message like, hey man, like we still the defending champions. We're going to climb our way back to fight. I think Stafford going to play better than Cam Akers, and Sean McVay kissed the made up, so now he's back in the fold. So I think they're going to get the ball to Allen Robinson and Cooper Cup and play Rams football. So I'm gonna go Rams 27-17.
All right. Well, for me, I'm just gonna go in the opposite, just because I'm gonna wait to see how they play with Cam Akers, because I mean the Rams haven't even been running the ball at all. Their running game has been terrible. And of course, like how we said, how you said, Cam Akers finally come back. So I'm gonna have to wait the next week to see how they play after this week, because right now I'm going to go with Murray. I mean, D Hop back playing amazing. They got a better running game. Their defense, they definitely got ballers out there too. And I just think that, I mean, the Rams is on that Super Bowl high. I'm sitting up here watching Pat. I'm sitting up here watching Jalen Ramsey. That's my guy. He's not the best corner in the league no more. I'm looking at, he's playing lazy. He's not tackling for real. I mean, you heard what Debo Samuel said this year about when he had that touchdown on him. Like, what, this guy basically wasn't even trying to tackle me. He let me go. I mean, Aaron Donald is the only thing that really stands out to me. I mean, my man, who did I say? Bobby Wagner. He don't even look like the same Bobby Wagner. I don't know what's really going on up there. They're not playing the same. You can tell that Odell is really missed. But I gotta go with Arizona, and I'm going to a close one. I'm going to go 23-17. Next up, this one is definitely. I can't even want to say this one going to be tough. Game is in Green Bay. The Packers versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys should thump them, honestly. I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, usually Aaron Rodgers, if they lose to Aaron Rodgers right now, what he got going on, it's like I don't know. Just the best time to get Aaron Rodgers for the teams that couldn't beat him. See, Detroit took advantage of it, so the Cowboys, he's had their number, so I got the Cowboys. I'm going to go 38-17, Dallas.
All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. First of all, Detroit, I'm gonna say this. Aaron Rodgers disrespect y'all on the podcast that he had, that AJ Hawk. He said, I don't think it was more of that they played good. He said, I just thought about, look at the situation I'm in. That's all it is. They didn't do anything different. They didn't do nothing. He said, just look at the situation. And you already know, I was at work watching that game. I was flipping back and forth, the Jets game and that game, because that was the only the games I could watch at work. And while I'm watching it, I'm sitting up here like, hey, yo, what's going on? Aaron Rodgers about to come back and win the game. They had Aaron Rodgers on the ropes, but they somehow managed to do that thing. And I really can't even say they really did anything amazing. They just played enough. It was only they lost by a touchdown. That's all it was. And I also feel like this too. This ain't the Lions. This the Dallas Cowboys. They got probably the best defense in the league right now. And it wouldn't shock me if Aaron Rodgers, you throw about two to three interceptions, and don't let Diggs get his hand on it. We talking about they can also take it back to the house. So I think this is going to be a blowout game. It's not even going to be close. I think it's going to be a blowout game for us. Like, it's going to be. I'm going to go 30-17. 30-17. I just believe that Dallas got way more better playmakers than what the Packers got on offense. All right, next up, the Chargers versus the 49ers game in San Fran.
Ooh, I'm a I just don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo. But if the 49ers with the win, it's going to be because of the defense and the run game and CMC and all that. But I'm going with Herbert. I'm just going with the better quarterback at the end of the day. Both of them talented on both sides. And I think the Chargers defense going to force Garoppolo to make a mistake. So I'm going to go Chargers. I'm going to go 34-27, a touchdown game.
I'm going to agree with you the same way. The Chargers just playing better. To me, just playing better. They're the second best team in their division. And notice we be saying people be struggling, and these guys are putting up good numbers. So I mean, that means we want to play perfect, basically. But I'm just going with the better quarterback right there. You can't trust Jimmy every time, and this is one of those defenses where something can happen. You got what's your boy you always brag about? Khalil Mack. You got him over there. You got Bosa over there. Then you got my DB boy, Asante Samuels, number 22, Asante Samuels Jr. So I mean, I believe something can happen.
James.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, that's another guy who's strapping it down and locking it down. So I'm gonna go 23-13. 23-13. Somehow a major kick return or a major interception turns the game around, and the Chargers win 23-13. Okay, last game of the night before we clean up out of here. Of course, I already know who you're gonna go with. Washington versus the Philadelphia Eagles game in Philly.
Fly, Eagles fly. I mean, they gonna. I think Washington gonna play tough, but Philly just too much. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 31-21 Eagles. 10 points.
Yeah. I'm gonna go blowout. I'm gonna go blowout. I think the Eagles is going to jump on those boys. I mean, the way how he playing, if he's going to continue to play how he playing, and not just okay, we got the best record and we just gonna glide through the what. If he plays like how he playing, this should be a 35-10 win. I'm gonna go with the Eagles getting the job done, 35-10. All right, that's it. That was the last one of the night.
I thank y'all for tuning in and all that. For those who didn't watch, you can go check us out on YouTube and all that stuff like that. All the following platforms, link in the description. So we'll be back. Like I said, we will come in next week. We'll probably go. We will probably go Wednesday most likely. Co-host, go ahead do your thing.
As always, big bro, is love doing this right here without a shadow of a doubt, man. As always, you can find me on Facebook, Maurice Savage Jr. You can see it right there. But if you can't find me, which I know you will, you can find me on Instagram, I_AM_the Pharaoh. That's me. DB Life or no life, baby.
I want to say one thing before we get up out of here. Definitely go check out Maurice and Gary. Relationship podcast. The way love goes. They doing some amazing things with that. They also got their own Facebook page, so y'all go check that out as well. I just wanted to put that out there, man. He doing some great, amazing work with that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So, everyone, be great on the way to the figure eight, and always the hashtag KTSA. Keep that same energy from your host Justin P and my co-host, my right hand man, Maurice Savage Jr. We see y'all guys next Wednesday. So stay tuned. Same bad time, same bad channel. Love you guys. We out.
Peace.